Toxic was just like what an experience to be on that movie, man. Of course, rocking star Yash, man. I mean, what a legend. Abhi, you were talking about self-confidence. There is nobody bigger than him in that way.
Wow.
You know, like he's a one-man industry, if you ask me. Actors are insecure, so we're always like, कौन सा director को chase करूँ और कौन सा producer को change करूँ और कौन सा क्या करूँ अभी. उसका कुछ ऐसा नहीं. It's a one-man show.
Now, of course, Akshay, if I talk about your upcoming work, there's so much excitement, and there's also this kind of intrigue, because we genuinely, whoever's a cinema lover, want to see what character you're playing, because your characters are like out of this world. Whatever you pick, I sometimes think wow, he always gets the nicest and the most juiciest and greyest or whatever it is, those kind of characters. Now, of course, there's Toxic, there's Sunny Sanskari, Tulsi Kumari, that film. There's one more film that you can't talk much about, but tell me all about it, because I feel it's an exciting lineup, and back to back it will release.
Yeah. Well, starting with Sunny Sanskari, just nice to be in the Dharma family.
Yeah.
I think every actor dreams of it, and
course.
it's like part of our thing, you know, like कि Dharma के साथ एक बारी तो काम करना है. So the character in that is so different than what you would expect in a Dharma film. Like थोड़ा हटके character है. And I think Shashank and I really collaborated well on figuring out who it was. I think Shashank had written something, and then we sort of found a groove for this character. I keep saying he's kind of like the audience's lens in a way. That's how I viewed it. Now let's see how the audience kind of perceives it. But it's like the audience's lens in this movie of like, the audience will connect in the sense of he's perceiving something, and the audience will be like, हाँ सही तो बोल रहा है ये. So I kind of see this character that way. Let's see how it lands on people. Toxic was just like what an experience to be on that movie, man. And like Geetu Mohandas, what a director. I mean, she did Liar's Dice and Muthoon, both films I've seen, both films I've loved. I always wanted to work with her. Somehow this film landed in my lap, and I had the best of times doing it. And of course, rocking star Yash, man. I mean, what a legend. Abhi, you were talking about self-confidence. There is nobody bigger than him in that way.
Wow.
Like he's a one-man industry, if you ask me. Actors are insecure, so we're always like, कौन सा director को chase करूँ और कौन सा producer को change करूँ और कौन सा क्या करूँ अभी. उसका कुछ ऐसा नहीं. It's a one-man show. He doesn't need anyone. Wow. He will forge forward. You either join him or don't. So it's not only that I enjoyed the work, but I enjoyed meeting this superstar. And the film that I can't talk much about, I think, is just one of the films that I've really enjoyed most in my career. And one of the characters also that I think are just like, really grey and out there. So I think what the joy of my career has been this, like sometimes when the limelight is on you, there is a certain image. So people really like you in romance, so people really like you in action. But when the limelight isn't on you, you can experiment. And for some reason, while lots of things didn't happen that I wanted, the thing that did happen is directors said, Ki, let's throw this at him and see how he does it. They never pigeonholed me. Or even Siddharth Anand, yaar, he gave me Flesh, which was, I played a transvestite flesh trade owner, really khoonkhar, bloodthirsty guy. Then he gave me Bash and Fighter, which is like this sweet, innocent Deshbhakt. So even him, who's like the biggest commercial blockbuster filmmaker, gave me different types of versatile roles to play. So that's been the real joy of my career. And I'm really happy that as I'm transitioning into this more mainstream cinema, that's not stopped. It still is this variety and colorful kind of parts.